You guys, I keep eating them. They're really good because they're like crispy on the outside, nice and tender on the inside, and very, very, very flavorful. Okay, so I'm gonna make the simplest meatballs that you can make. I do think that they're very tasty, and normally I would go to all the trouble to like cook up all the onions, and like I like to put bell pepper in and stuff. But what you're gonna do is you are going to, these are super quick. Okay, you're gonna start with a pound of, I'm using ground chicken. You can use ground beef if you'd like, but I'm going to use ground chicken, and then an egg. Okay, I'm gonna throw in 1 egg here. I am going to do a 1/2 cup of panko breadcrumbs that have been soaked in about 2 tablespoons of milk. I'm gonna, oh my gosh, I got them stuck. Somehow I got them all stuck. Okay, so I'm just gonna throw in my pankos there. And so instead of cooking up all the onions, what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw in this Lipton tea mix. I mean, Lipton, not tea, Lipton onion. What is wrong with me? Lipton onion soup mix, okay? I mean, look, I only have 1 nail done of polish that's been on there for like at least a week. So I haven't even gotten to that. So if you expect me to remember words right now, you're wrong. Okay, Lipton onion soup mix, okay? This way I don't have to cook all of the onions. And then I'm gonna throw in about 1/4 of a cup of this finely chopped parsley. And I'm gonna throw in about maybe like I don't know, like 1.5 tablespoons of this green onion, which is a step that you don't have to do, but I have a ton of green onions right now, and I just want to use them up. Okay, and then I'm going to use a 1/2 cup of this shredded. I shredded it myself, but you can buy it shredded if you want to, or you can buy the crumbly kind of Parmesan cheese. Okay, and then, okay, I'm going to put in this, it's like 3 large garlic cloves. You can use as much as you'd like, but I like a lot of garlic, and I'm putting it in raw. I'm not going to cook it. I feel like that cooks all the flavor out, and it's going to get cooked anyway because it's chopped pretty fine. I like to use this little like garlic chopper. Oh my gosh, it works so good. You just put the garlic in there, and you just go like that, and it just comes out perfectly, little teeny tiny little cutesy little cubies. I'm going to put in also some garlic powder, maybe like I don't know, 1/2 teaspoon of that. Maybe a teaspoon, actually. Teaspoon of garlic powder, teaspoon of onion powder. But hey, look, put as much or as little as you want. It's your meatballs. Make it how you like it. And what else? Oh, I'm going to put in a little bit of pepper. Maybe that was like, yeah, 1/2 teaspoon, but you could put more if you want to. Now, the Lipton onion soup mix already has salt, but I'm just going to add a little bit more. I'm going to do like I don't know, 1/2 teaspoon. We'll try it. See, like I always make one in the pan first, a little baby one, just to taste it, to see if it needs more salt or something. Looks like this. Okay, it's all in there. I know I could turn my camera up, but it's kind of hard. It's hard to cook and like make videos all at the same time. You know what I'm saying? You get it. You get it. Oh, I forgot. You need to put a little oil. Hold on. Okay, I'm going to put in about maybe like 1 tablespoon or 2 of this oil. I don't want them dry. So I put in about maybe like 1.5 tablespoons, roughly. That's about right. Okay, you want them like well combined, but you don't want to mix them too much because meat tends to get kind of tough. So I'm just gonna make a little baby one in a pan and try it, and then we'll see where we're at. But yeah, normally I would put like sauteed onions and sauteed bell pepper in here, and that kind of keeps it moist. And then you can also put, like, I don't know, some veggies in there if you want, like little carrots or whatever. But I'm just making them simple for today. Okay, normally you would really want to keep this in the refrigerator for like at least an hour, because then all the flavors kind of meld together and the breadcrumbs, they kind of get soggy on their own, and they're not going to end up being kind of dry or anything like that. But I'm making these in a hurry, and I'm making these the simple way. So we're just doing it simple. I'm sure it's going to be fine. I've been in a hurry many times in my life, and it's always been fine. Guys, I made like this tiny, tiny little baby patty, and I mean, what can I say? It's perfect. I love it. It's good. So whatever measurements I said, just follow that. Although, I will say this. If you're a person that doesn't like a lot of salt, maybe scale it back about a half a teaspoon or a quarter. I don't know. Rewind and see what I said to put in and then scale it back a little bit. I like it salty, so I don't know. It doesn't really taste that salty though, but it doesn't taste too salty. But then again, I don't know, because I like salty. All right, whatever, you get the gist. Ooh, listen. I know behind me there's a big mess. And so I'm gonna ask you to ignore it the way that I'm ignoring it, even though I just saw it. But I'm not gonna let it get to me. See, I had a big project going on this week, and all my crap is over there. I haven't had a chance to put it away because right now we're making meatballs. So we'll do that later, okay? All right, I'm just gonna roll these up. After I wash my hands, I'm gonna roll them up, and then we're gonna put them in the pan, okay? Okay, so you see how I made all these? I put a little bit of oil in the pan, and now I'm just searing them. And I made them really little, like really minis, because I'm gonna use these for SpaghettiOs. I want to make like a version of SpaghettiOs. So I'm gonna use these tiny, tiny meatballs. They're gonna be so cute. Sometimes I use like a little tong to do this, but right now I'm just using a spoon because I just thought it would be easy. And also, guys, don't let not having the right tool in the kitchen keep you from cooking. You don't need a bunch of fancy things. Just use whatever you have. I have a lot of different tools, but also like sometimes I'll just pick something up and go, oh, this will work. Make it easy. Look how nice and brown they are. Oh, they're gonna be so tasty. So like every couple minutes, just move them around so they can get brown on each side. Now don't sit here and just keep messing and fussing with them. You don't need to do that. But just leave them for a couple minutes. Turn them. These are really little, so they're gonna cook pretty fast. And if you want to see if they're done, you can just check the inside, and we can see that that actually is done. It's not like the chicken's not pink anymore, so I know it's done. Okay. Okay, so I'm making a whole another batch because actually that mix made a lot, and I'm making a whole nother batch myself some more. So it's probably gonna make about at least 2.5 batches, and I'm just gonna try it. Honestly, it's really good. And I know I said to leave the green onion out if you don't have it, but if you do have it, please put it in because it actually makes it taste very, it's got a different flavor. It's really tasty, and it gives it a whole nother level. But I like a lot of onions, so with the Lipton soup mix. Now, if you want to chop up all your onions and saute them and blah, 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 you could do that. That's what I normally do. But if you want to make fast, quick, simple, easy delicious meatballs that you can just put in your SpaghettiOs or put in your spaghetti or put in whatever you want, make a meatball sub or whatever, then make them like this. Just roll if you don't have a lot of time. It's just the easy way. Okay, well, cheers, and I hope you guys try this. Okay, switches.